What's up, guys? J-dawg of Hells Headbangers back here again with another motherfucking video for you. And today's fucking video, I'm going to finally archive it for myself, for the world, in case anybody, whenever they ask me this goddamn fucking question, because it comes up all the motherfucking time, which I'm sure it does probably for everybody. And then you're kind of thinking like, oh, yeah, I'm not sure. I did a little bit of thinking. I'm going to have full disclosure, guys. I fucking thought about it for about 5 minutes, and I just gave a kind of like a quick scavenge of my LPs and CDs for the pick. And that is, everybody gets asked this question. What are your fucking top favorite albums of all time? So now I don't have to think about it anymore. When anybody asks me that question, but go check out the channel. God damn it, I show it on video, show the LPs I have, what versions. No fucking poser shit over here like I'm making up. Oh, it's at my mom's house. You never know that line, guys? Whenever someone has a metal collection, it's at my mom's house, it's at Nanny's. Folks are doing there. It's be at your own fucking house. Have your own shit. I don't make crap up. I either have it or I don't. So if you see the versions I have, like, oh shit, J-dawg, you got the poser version or whatever the fuck you have of your favorite album. This guy's a fucking poser. Get to see it all over here. I don't show the CDs I have though because, who gives a fuck, right? But everything I'm about to show, I have at least one CD version. Most of them I have probably 2-3 CD versions of. But I'm going to show you this vinyl versions I have. And I picked 6 records. I was thinking about 10, but I'm like, it's a bit overkill. And I was thinking about just 5, but I couldn't even just go with 5. It was too hard. And full disclosure, guys, like, like I'm sure you guys all understand, like when you say top favorite band, it's like it's almost impossible to pick because you got like your favorite album, you almost have like 10 fucking favorite albums. That's actually, this is not favorite bands necessarily. Well, it is bands, albums, but I picked top favorite albums. I picked 6 of them for you. But there's a lot of shit that would enter the top 6 that as well that would be equally as I love. Like I had to leave out like for fucking Sacred Reich, Ignorance would be in here because that's the first metal record I've heard. That's definitely one of my all-time fucking favorite records. Suffocation, Human fucking Waste would be in there. Mortician would be in there. Some Sinister would be in there. There's a lot of shit that is my favorite, but I mean, you can't include it all, right? So I kept it to these that always enter my mind. I did some scouts. I'm like, yeah, I think this is a top 5 favorite fucking 6 favorite albums. I think it's nice and solid. But again, things would squeeze a mind. And another fucking disclaimer too is there are albums by some of these bands that I like just as much. Where I'm like, shit, is this my favorite one? I kind of like this one just as much, this other one. But I purposely just picked one album by each band because I didn't want to show like, hey, my top 3. Here's 3 albums with the same band. That's kind of fucking lame. Just you could get any band I'm going to show you now. Obviously, I'm a big fucking fan of the band. Maybe they went on to go on to do some shitty albums. Actually, one of them for sure definitely went on to go do some shitty albums. But obviously, I'm a big fan of the band. So, without any fucking further ado, I'm going to start showing you this in no motherfucking particular order. But top 6 favorite albums of J-dawg. You're hearing it right from his lips, and he's showing you what he's got. Let's fucking grab. I'm just grabbing, like I said, no particular order. Grabbing this because it's one of my all-time favorites, and it was up fucking front. And that is drum motherfucking roll, right? That is goddamn Repulsion Horrified. And I have, I'll show you the versions I have. I have 4 different vinyl versions here. This one's kind of the poser version, I guess. As in, not that the poser version, it's just a later version. Kind of an inside joke. This is a double LP. This was it Southern Lord that put this out, or who did this? This one came out probably, yeah, Southern Lord. This is the Southern Lord pressing. Did he write the year? I remember when this came out. It seems like about 10 years ago or so. The lame-o didn't write the fucking year. So yeah, it's double black vinyl. You know black vinyl looks like, goddammit. So I have this pressing, and this one is cool. It comes on a gatefold cover. The others do not. The collage that came on the original insert, lyrics. Anything in the inside, any poster or anything? Don't believe so. Nope. So I have this version. Yeah, I think this is literally one of the greatest records of all time. Obviously, my top fucking 6. Yeah, I mean, you just can't go wrong with this. I mean, to me, this is like, when you meet that fucking Panini's douche, fucking inside joke for the Hellcast fans, and he's like, fuck yeah, bro, you got a fucking Cannibal Corpse shirt on, I listen to Cannibal Corpse back when they were in high school, I like death metal, and if, like, any of that, or they mention Sepultura, or whatever, just a popular metal band, I guess the litmus test is if he's never even heard of Repulsion, forget even heard of him. If he's never heard Repulsion Horrified, doesn't know what you're talking about, fucking deer in headlights, dick in his mouth, doesn't know it, you don't listen to the kind of metal I do, brah. So that's the litmus test. You don't know this fucking album, you're not in the same shit as I am. Period. Not up for debate because this is essential fucking metal. Period. There's no, in my opinion, there's no even kind of like, yeah, let's talk about it. Nothing to talk about. Absolutely essential. And then I got a 12-inch fucking picture version. This is actually a bootleg that came out probably 10 years or so ago now. Fan-fucking-tastic. In fact, it's a bootleg and limited. Love it even more. More boots, the better. Love them over here. Came out nice as fuck. I'm not sure exactly who did it. It came through, I think it came in through Hell's. Pretty sure Hell's had these. That's where I picked it up, and I was pumped to see it. Back of the cover. I mean, the back side of the original LP. So I have that. Actually, I have two of these. One is just in with my records, and then I have one on my over on the other side here is my. I got a wall of picture this, and I got another one on the wall. So yeah, I actually bought two of them. I liked it so much. And then this is the original pressing LP from the 80s. Little motherfucking fun fact about this: where I got this was years ago. Years ago. Shout out to Athnar. Original LP. With the insert, one-sided insert. I got this off of, believe it or not that it fucking matters, probably in very, very early 2000s, I would say, from Jeff Walker of Carcass. I believe it was on eBay, and I think it was Chase that found him. Long story short, he was selling them on eBay. I think he had a handful of them, and we bought 3 copies. One for me, one for Eric, one for Chase. Remember I told you we bought multiple copies? And this is, the Necrosis Records version. And Jeff just had a handful of them, even though, so let's say this probably was around 2000. I'm almost positive I bought this in 2000. That would have been from this. So the sound came out in 86. That was already 14 years. He was just sitting on it for 14 years for, I mean, who the fuck knows why, but nonetheless, I was glad. So that's how I got it. But obviously fucking stoked to have original pressing records of my fucking one of my all-time favorite albums. And then I got one of the very newer pressings. They did a few colors now. I'll be all for getting the others. Hell's got them both. And the last one we got, I think it was like a clear type of splatter vinyl. And I was going to buy one. I wasn't sure if I owned it because it was the same as this. And I looked, oh my God, it's fucking different. I do want to own it. This is, same cover. It's got that little sticker. This one is red, swamp green, and brown 3-color merge with splatter edition. Limited 1,000 copies. Looks like this. But there's a different splatter. I think it's a clear base. And then when I looked, they sold out like literally overnight. I think Hell's got like maybe 20 of them in. And they all sold overnight. I'm like, fuck, kind of would have wanted to got one of those. Not that I can't go out and get anywhere else. It's just, between doing the business and shit, guys, the Hell's stuff, I really don't have a lot of time to go search out personal shit too much. I mean, I can if I really make a strong effort. But, it becomes a little bit fucking time consuming. So when it comes to the shop, get it. So if I could find the other clear one, if I come by it, and if there's other colors, I'd buy it. Kind of like when I showed that Misfits Walk Among Us, multiple colors. I do the same for this. So I have 4 versions, vinyl versions, then like 2 CDs. I think 2 or 3 CDs, something like that. That's number 1. Like I said, no particular order. Number motherfucking 2, goddamnit, is drumroll is fucking Carcass, Reek, Putrefaction. It's always a toss-up. For years, I always said Symphonies of Sickness was probably my favorite album. Probably because the songs are a little bit more distinguishable. But honestly, as the years gone by and I've heard them all so many times, Reek is just so raw, so gnarly, so gross. And the songs are fucking great. It's almost like when you first hear it, because there's a lot of songs and some of them are short, you think like they blur together, repetitive. When you really get to know the songs and shit, they're not at all. Like, they're really all fucking catchy and distinguishable apart, at least for me. This is by far my favorite. I mean, it's so fucking extreme this day. I don't think gore grind wise this has been top to fucking date. This one here is a later version. I can tell this is the colored vinyl. It is yellow splatter. Ear rakes. I don't know how many they did on this color, but I know when I saw it, I definitely wanted it. I'm going to sticker with it. Or if anybody knows a quantity on there, go ahead and put a shout out in the description. Backside. There. So, I'm not going to show you the whole package of all these guys. This will fucking take forever. We're only almost 10 minutes fucking in. But I'll show you what I have of each one. I have, what is this one too? This looks like a little bit of a later version too. I put the insert on the outside. I don't even know. So there's a little bit of an insert. I don't even know what color this is on. Oh, that looks like a printed inner sleeve, actually. I don't even know. Let me look for a while. Okay, yeah, it is a printed inner sleeve. Actually, while we're here, I'm going to take the fucking record out and put a picture of the sleeve as is. This was that clear vinyl. So this is probably early 2000s repress, I'm guessing. I kind of remember getting this. I remember the printed inner sleeves. Because the first one I showed you, I think that was one of the latest pressings, maybe like 5 to 7 years ago or so. From there, but this one, instead of an insert, printed inner sleeve, and then clear vinyl. Kind of remember picking this one up. Don't remember exactly when I got this. Don't remember if I got it from Hell's or if I bought it from online or maybe one of the record stores, My Mind's Eye. I'm not really sure. Don't really remember, but definitely glad to have it. But it's one of the versions I have. But always growing up, like I said, it was one of my all-time favorite records. So I didn't give a shit that I already owned it. Because actually the first one, and I believe I bought this on eBay as well. Well, I had to. I wasn't fucking there at the time. I was a fucking, a child. This is a very early 80s pressing, if not the first. And this was obviously just on standard black vinyl, but this was an original, to my knowledge. Now, it may have been, I don't know if it came out exactly 88, the very first press and all that, but this is an 80s pressing to my knowledge from what I remember buying. How's the insert look? Yeah, definitely, yeah, it looks more old. What is it? I think so. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is an 80s pressing, but for whatever reason, for an 80s pressing, the insert looks a little too fucking cool for 80s. Maybe it is a reissue. I wanted to always say that it did own an 80s version. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but this one looks pretty fucking badass. Insert. But it doesn't, there's no, just says all material, Earache Records 1988. Doesn't have any made in England, this copy. Yeah, just a bunch of UK fucking numbers and shit like this. So I think this might be an original. If it's not, put in the comments for me. But Mosh 6, it just says in the spine. But there's no reissue year or anything on there. And like I said, I'm almost positive. Copyright Records 1988 Earache. I'm almost positive I bought a very original of this on eBay at some point, which was the first one I bought. I know that. So and then it would be this. I never would have sold it. So, but maybe somebody scammed me and like, hey, that's not an actual original. They saw you coming, J-dawg. That's a fucking replica or whatever. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's original. Again, comment if it's not. It's not. I guess somebody fucked me, right? Lastly, I got again, kind of like Repulsion, as a bootleg picture disc of it, and it says it's hand number 2. Pretty sharp ass looking fucking disc. This came out. Fuck, I got this probably about 15 years ago. I was super fucking pumped because it was never on picture disc prior to when it came out. Let me show that disc. Look at that sweet ass, gross as fuck, love it artwork on a slick ass picture disc. How the fuck would you have this? Actually, I own 2 of these as well because another one I'm looking on the other side. It's right underneath Horrified actually. Picture disc on my wall. This one is. Look at this. It's number 9 of 250 because I actually kind of got the homeboy hook up on this. I kind of know who put this out. No names mentioned. So, yeah, got it directly from the source. And I asked if they could put number 9 aside for me, and no problem, brah. So, cool. Glad to have that. Like I said, this was like 15 years ago. I think it was 15 years ago, actually, exactly, as a matter of fact. So, that's it for Carcass. So getting those off the side. So next one, goddammit, drum roll. And I only have one vinyl version of this because it took years to come out later. And it was between this album and their debut album. I go back and forth, but I picked this. This is the first album I heard by them, and it still blows my socks off every fucking time. And that is, let me pull it out of the goddamn sleeve, keep you waiting fucking motherfucking suspense. That is motherfucking Deicide. Serpents of Light. You're goddamn right. It's in my top 6 to this fucking date. Smokes me every time. Absolutely love it. Huge fan. Everything about it, I love it. The goddamn lyrics, everything. Fucking all killer. The thing is about this is the only vinyl reissue. I remember these came in through Hell's Roadrunner Records. I'm seeing what year. It's been a little while now. Doesn't have a reissue date. I have it because it's the only vinyl. I was pumped that it finally came on vinyl. Look, they did the poster, which was cool. But it's not the. It's not like the best version that it could have been better. I'll just leave it at that. Like if Hells would have done it, it would have been much better. It would have fucking came with a goddamn gatefold cover, maybe some unreleased photos of the era. But at least they didn't totally fuck it. They kept the photos that were with it because they show the backside, goddamn it, the crucified bitch on there. Yeah, that cocksucker on the cross. Tough guy band photo, and then the lyrics. So he didn't at least, pull a Merciless Records back in the day where it was like no lyrics, just a record and a cover, and it's just black vinyl. Like I would have done like, you know, special colored vinyls, etc. Gatefold cover, special a couple colors, really cool colors, some type of splatter mix and match in the cover, and I got a sweet ass 100 picture disc. I really hope somebody does a picture disc of this. What I would love to see is, again, ideally a label doing another pressing, ideally Hells, do a pressing of this vinyl on a gatefold cover, a couple limited colors, cool ass fucking layout, and the first 100 copies on picture disc. That's would be my preference. If nobody's going to do a picture disc like that, then I prefer somebody does like some type of bootleg pressing of it, but really limited, like 200 or 300 copies. Because I like it. Like I said, I really like it when picture discs are like really limited. Because I'm not even going to listen to the goddamn thing. I have it on CD. I'm just going to listen to that, either the LP or the CD. I just want a picture disc for collections, and I love that fucking artwork. Perfectly suiting for the bastard, right? Goddamn snake in the grass. So, yeah, I hope at one point somebody does a picture. That'll 100% pick up myself. So yeah, but definitely that is one of my all-time fucking favorite albums ever. It's first Deicide record I ever heard, and lyrically and shit. If anybody gives a shit about like what does J-Dawg think about religion and shit, pretty much that's verbatim. Just read the goddamn lyrics and that like Once Upon the Cross, you got your answer right there. I pretty much that's verbatim what I fucking think. So I really can really relate to it too. So that's another reason. Okay, next in motherfucking line. A lot of people, like when they ask me favorite album, I'm like, my favorite death metal album of all time. It's usually this. Again, I just wanted to pick one album from each band. This is probably my favorite, but it goes. The first album is really head and head, and then the Vile album is really really close. That's the first Corpse Grinder album, and I love that. But the band is Cannibal Corpse, Tomb of the motherfucking Mutilated. Goddammit. And this is the repress Back on Black version. Don't worry, I got the cool version too. Backside. This came on a gatefold. Not the coolest pressing. It's on a gatefold, but it's just the I don't know, just something about Back on Black. They were always kind of like it just seemed like it's ran by a bunch of posers over there. Probably didn't heard it. I'm at least glad they did it on colored vinyl. Look at this. It's like a purple vinyl. I just never I don't know. Back on Black just kind of rubs me the wrong way in a sense. It just seems very, very fucking corporate, ran by a bunch of posers that haven't even heard this shit and just to make money off it. The pressings aren't terrible. Some of them are actually kind of shitty, like where the covers look all fuzzy and shit. This cover looks pretty good. The cover art does, yeah, it's not fuzzy or anything. Where it looks like they just scanned a CD and it looks like shit. 'Cause none of them posers own any original LPs or anything. They just don't. There's the inside of the cover. At least they kept the cool fucking. As a matter of fact, I don't think that band photo is on the original. At least not on the CD. So it's kind of cool from that era that there's a fan photo included that wasn't on the original. Because I always like, if there's any photos or anything, or especially artwork, if there's anything of that era that was never on the original, if there's a reissue or something, I definitely want that because it's cool because it includes other stuff that you didn't have on the original, lyrics, So it's a pretty cool pressing. Like if that's all I owned, I wouldn't be like if for the folks watching, if like, oh, that's the only version I own, it does the job. You know what I mean? So I have that LP version, and then I have an original, fucking where they use the censored, which I actually like obviously I like the uncensored cover more, but the original it was just the censored on the outside. I like that. I love the censored censored cover as well, but they include the uncensored on the sleeve. I'll show you the backside. But this was an original from the 90s, 92 or whatever this album came out. I believe it was 92, right? Put it on a sleeve, which I didn't keep the record inside because it leaves a lot of ring wear. See, that was a different band photo of the one I just showed you in the gatefold, right? I'm pretty sure was it different? Same? I don't know if I remember, but that's the photo that was on the original. And then the classic fucking, literally one of my fucking favorite death metal art pieces ever of all time. That and probably Butcher to Birth. I mean, like, and then the Metal Blade Records logo, black vinyl. Now, I do know Metal Blade Records in the last 2 or 3 years, they reissued pretty much all the Cannibals, like at spurts of times. Came in through Hells. They looked pretty good. They did a few different vinyl pressings. I didn't pick any of the. Well, I take that back. I picked up some of those. I think I got a Bloodthirst one and a Gallery of Suicide that I got an email directly from them because there was like a 100 copy color, and I bought it. I actually pre-ordered it. For whatever reason, I never got the memo on the others, Hell's got a couple in. I didn't pick them up because they're on the black vinyl. I wanted a color vinyl. Hell's did get one maybe like last month, like a slot. Those are called red sloshy vinyl. I didn't pick it up because literally they sold out immediately when I saw it. And the color vinyl was cool. It was a different color, but a little lame. I wish it was for a splatter. But kind of like when I was showing you on the Misfits Walk Among Us, the multiple colors that came out for this, I will. If anyone knows them or has them, you have an extra copy you want to sell, I will buy one because I don't mind owning, favorite death metal album of all time. I don't mind owning different color versions of them. And I thought those reissues did look pretty good. And it was cool that it came with a poster. The only thing I didn't like, and I know it's a legality thing you can't do, I personally would have loved it if they used the logo, the original logo. Not that I think that the second logo sucks or anything, just to me, second logo represents Corpse Grinder era, first logo represents Chris Barnes era, and since they're Chris Barnes albums, I would have preferred them to use that logo. But I know they legally can, or Barnes doesn't want to, or they don't want to associate with Barnes, or whatever. I don't even know what the fucking full reason is. I didn't need to get into all the fucking girl drama shit. I just know that they can't or won't or whatever the fuck case may be. So, but that was my only complaint. But, other than that, I thought they did a good job. This was a few years ago now, though. This was a repress of the picture disc, which I thought came out sharp. I actually like how there's no logo or anything on it, or no title. It's just the artwork commemorating a picture disc. I mean, you know what the fucking album is. Like I said, they used a newer logo here. This came out a while ago now. Does it say the year? 92 originally. It doesn't say the pressing year. Back, censored art. This is nice pressing. And I do have, I wasn't going to tear off my wall. On my picture disc wall, I'm looking right over at it. I have the original picture disc as well. What it does, so I'll give you an idea, you can tell the coloring's different on its, her head's moved up here. It's kind of cut off. The blanket's here, so there's less of a black space here. So there's kind of more, actually, the original kind of looks fucking better, to be honest with you. Now I'm looking at it. It says Tomb of the Mutilated here, the logo, and then it has the old logo here. And I forget what's on the backside. It's just on my fucking wall. It's in a thick plastic sleeve like this, these resealable these Japanese flap sleeves, and it's got a tack right through the center, holding on my wall. Not turning around. I'm using my goddamn laptop here, guys, so I'm not turning it around and fucking bumping shit over. But so I have, what is that, 4 or 5 versions, whatever the fuck I showed, 4 or 5 versions of this, and then a couple CDs. 2 more for you, goddammit. Like I said, see, that's why I show all the CDs. I'm taking them out, and the CDs, we're already at 22 fucking minutes for 6 goddamn records. Look how long this shit's taking. But here we go. Fucking next one ain't goddamn line. Fucking Morbid Angel, Altars of Madness. This is definitely my favorite Morbid Angel album. I know the real old heads prefer Abominations. Abomination's fantastic. I love that record as well. But Altars were the first one I heard. I love the songs that are on here, like Immortal Rites, Suffocation. I mean, those are some of my favorite songs ever, and those weren't on Abominations. It's just, yeah, I believe this is an original pressing as well. It's got a little bit of fucking goddamn dings and shit. We got a little bit of a bent corner here, a split seam. Fuck, I'm gonna have to keep this goddamn copy away for Athnar, man. He'd be drooling at the bits over this. Fuck, my copy ain't like that. My copy's perfect edition. He loves them fucked up covers, man. That's the way he prefers them. Printed on a sleeve. Maybe is this an original then? I don't know. It's kind of hard to believe that original would have printed on a sleeve, but whatever the fuck the case is. And it says all the years copied and printed in 1989, so maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I kind of think this is a 2000s pressing because this vinyl is really fucking heavy too. Like thick vinyl, good quality. Whatever the fucking case, this is the goddamn version I have. Show you what else I have here in a second, which is just one other. I know there's a couple other pressings here too that I probably would like to own. I think there's a couple colored vinyls that came through Hells. Again, either I missed out or wasn't aware of it. Because sometimes we get shit so fast and I don't do the receiving part. By the time it goes up on the site, they're all accounted for when I see it. I go to check out mine. Because I have to check out my own shit, guys, on the website as well. Because, so that way inventory is accounted for. Otherwise it'll fuck up the inventory. And sometimes I go to get it and I'm like, fuck, it's at 0. I'm like, God fucking damn it. You know what I mean? And sometimes just go buy it off, a different website like eBay or another label, J-dawg. And I could do that. It's easier for me to get it at Hells. And a lot of times I'm hoping we'll probably get a restock. And sometimes we don't, or I forgot. Plus, when I'm seeing it every single day and I know I already own the album, I was like, I think I did pick it up. Then you look in your collection, God damn it, I didn't. It's one of the fucking, one of the downfalls of working at HH, right? If you want to call it a downfall, but you know what I mean? And then I have a 12-inch picture disc of it. Do I have one on my wall? I thought I had 2 versions of this. You know what? I think I do have another version that I just didn't bust out because I'm almost positive. I'm almost positive I've this looks like a repressed picture disc. I'm not gonna bore you guys. Just right over there. But I have a bunch of Morbid Angels and yeah. I'm virtually positive this is a 2000s picture disc. You can tell by the. I mean, I do like this version though. Look at the back. And then because the original has a different band photo on the back. And I know what it looks like. I'm 99% positive I fucking own another the original picture of this as well. Like pretty much would almost bet my life on it. I don't know why I didn't grab it. I think it wasn't right side by side with it. Whatever. That's what I have. Fantastic fucking album. Not up for debate. Yeah, I know Morbid Angel now sucks. Fucking Killer Cop is absolute goddamn joke. Garbage. Um, uh, David Vincent is I don't know what the fuck happened to that guy, questionable best country band and all this other silly ass fucking nonsense. I know it all blows, but goddamn, fucking Ultimate Mass is great. And so what else do you like by Morbid Angel J-Dawg? Full disclosure, so obviously Abomination's great. I like Blessed Are the Sick. I like Covenant. Didn't like Covenant for a while. Do you like it now? Definitely not as good as Ultimate Madness. I think Domination sucks. And then I like Formula's Fatal of Flesh. I think the last track is that the really long song that drags out. I think that they could have omitted that or chopped down to fucking 3 minutes. That's my only complaint on that. But I do like Formulas. Gateways, kind of cool riffs here and there. It gets boring as fuck. Everything else, dog shit as motherfucker. So that's my opinion on Morbid Angel. Goddamn last, motherfuckers. Here we are. Drum motherfucking roll. One of my all-time favorite records ever. And it's the only non-death brutal shit that I ever picked, but it's definitely up there. And like I said, there's other shit that I love that's really close to this. Another one is Running Wild. Gates to Purgatory is up there. Big, huge fucking fan of the first Rigor Mortis self-titled. Huge fucking fan of. But hey, you can only pick 6, right? Goddammit. So here we go. Mercyful Fate. Don't break the motherfucking oath. And I'm pretty sure this is a original pressing as well. Now, I don't know if it's the very first look at this. Came with the. Well, no, it didn't come with this. This is a patch. Sometimes when I get a patch of something, guys, because my jack and shit's full, and I'm not gonna sit there and sew shit on these days. I just don't have time and don't lazy, don't feel like it, whatever. And my original jacket's full to the brim. I still got to show that on camera, and I will. Just I don't know. It's because I need a fucking video to do it, right? Like I'm not gonna be like, hey, here's my jacket, check it out, 30 seconds, and see ya. You know what I mean? So I need something else to talk about. So, but I'll show it on something. But a lot of patches I get, I just put it with my LPs. So I'm like, well, instead of starting a drawer full, so give you guys an idea, like you get a patch or something, you're not like you don't sew patches on. You're like, oh, where am I going to put this? Or I kind of want it. Just put it with your record, or put it with your CD. I do that with stickers too. Yeah, I'll show you the next one. Pressing, I have a Don't Break the Oath sticker, so I'll just like, already have one on my car or whatever. Let me just stick it with my LP. So, but this is an 80s pressing. Don't know, like I'm sure there was like a US version, a non-US version. I don't know what the fuck I have. Manufactured and marketed important. Jacket made in Canada. Don't know. Yeah, but it definitely looks 80s as fuck. Cover, backside, inner sleeve, old as fuck, little bit of wear on it. That's okay. And then combat pressing, green labels, green black vinyl. And like I said, I scored this patch. I don't even remember the fuck I got this, but I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just put it with my original Don't Break the Oath LP, or as original as it is. If someone's like, that's not the fucking first pressing I got, J-dawg, you got the poser version. Well, whatever, this fucking version I got, goddammit. I mean, just showing you what I got. So yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, I don't even talk about the album. If you haven't heard this, I mean, quite frankly, what the fuck are you even doing watching the channel? Then I mean, how the hell have you not heard this? I mean, this is like again, but yeah, some of those Panini Doshas, like they literally don't even probably having heard this. It's kind of like, come on, man. Like if you don't even know that, you're not in the metal. You're just flat out not. And it was a little hard. Like, do I like this more than Melissa? Actually, my favorite thing is probably by Mercyful Fate is probably the Nuns Have No Fun EP, but I wanted to pick a full length. You know what I mean? Because Doom of the Living Dead that might be my favorite Mercyful Fate song, to be honest with you. It might be. Come to the Sabbath gives it it's up there. Like a bus, I really love, and actually Nuns Have Fun. That's actually one of my favorite songs too. I got a repress version too. Like I said, I kept the sticker. I got the sticker, and this sticker didn't come with the LP, but I was like, what the fuck? I think I bought 2 of them or whatever and put one in my car and then put the one with this repress. This is on a colored vinyl. Forget when these came in. I don't remember if these came in for Hells. This is like a gold vinyl. God damn, it's got a fucking, look at that. I got a goddamn bet corner. Again, I'm going to have to fucking make sure Athnar don't see this. He's going to be drooling at the bit. Man, fuck, I love those bent cover shit. Fucking great. And it is different here too. The backside is the same as the original, but the insert's more lame than the original because it just has lyrics. And it doesn't have the other photos as I just showed you in the that the original had. But I want it because it was on a colored vinyl. So So yeah, and if there is a couple other colors out there, which I think there might be, again, like I'm not one of those guys where I'm gonna like life or death go out and scour to get different colors of albums that my favorite and I'm a big fan of. But if they're there and I see them, I will pick it up again just because. So I kind of like collecting baseball cards, and this is what I'm into. This is what I like to. It's my hobby. It's what I'm passionate about. So that's what I fucking get. I got to speed this long, guys. 35 motherfucking minutes. I have the original picture of this too. Look at that shit ass fucking layout. Just a square and an orange block. What fucking poser back in the day laid this out? Limited 977. And I'm going to show you something really fucking cool. This is why I like bootlegs in general, because it's done by a fucking real fan. At least I'm assuming so, because it looks like a real fan. Because these posers, they didn't know, oh, we don't know how to do the layout. It's going to get cut off, so put in the script. And that looks like junk, but it's original. So I wanted it. It's favorite album, backside. But look at this sweet ass bootleg picture disc. I got this a long time ago now. It's easily 10 years old. Don't know who did it, but I think they came in through Hells or I bought it on eBay. I don't even fucking remember. But look at that. Look at that's how a picture disc looks, motherfucker. Fuck yeah. Now I noticed the posers over at Metal Blade have been reissuing all the Mercyful Fate Kingdoms. I think they did Don't Break the Oath. I remember Hells has been getting all the pictures. They do look nice. It's just a little annoying because a lot of them have already been on pictures, like in this case, and they're just doing it because it's a cash in. They're like, oh, fuck, people like picture this, just put it up to make money. They're cool to own, and like I said, I'm a big fan. And I like them, and I picked a bunch of them up myself. But some look like they're exact replicas of the fucking originals just because they had no ideas. But look at this sharp-ass backside. Much better than the original even. Look at that, the bastard inverted. It's got the cool-ass fucking band photos of that era. Way better. Like, so this, see, like this compared to that original fucking turd, even though I want it because it's original 80s pressing, much, much better. So, good luck finding that, though, guys. I think there was only like, when I bought it, I think it was advertised as like 200 made, 300 made. So that's probably easy $100 record, I would assume. But if you get it, it looks fucking badass as a motherfucker. So I'm definitely glad to own it. One of my all-time favorite records. So guys, gotta speed this fucking up. 32 fucking minutes. They probably didn't make it to the end of this, so you didn't even see my sixth fucking favorite record. There it is, goddamn. Put your top 6 favorite matter. I'm fully aware there's others in there. I'm probably gonna watch this video and be like, I forgot it now, and be like, fuck! Forgot about that one. Well, yeah, that's happened. When I said, we go back and look. I should have admitted that. I swapped it. Well, what we got? Went off the top of my head. Did about 5 minutes of fucking like post thinking. That was it. So put your top 6 in the fucking favorites and see what they are. Those are mine, goddammit. Now it's archived. Stop fucking asking me. Just watch this goddamn fucking video. It's there for everybody to ever see. See you on the next one. Later.